level.
Hey guys, it's Kiki here, and today I'm back bringing you another crochet video. Before we go any farther, let me just say I do apologize for being missing for a little bit. Had some moving things going on, and I was a little bit tired, so now I'm well rested. So we're back. I'm going to be showing you how I got these beautiful crochet braids. This is something new that I've never done. I've never done any crochet like this before. I usually only do either faux locks, box braids, or like an afro. So this is something a little different, out of my comfort zone, but I'm really loving it actually. So before we go any further into this video, make sure you stop, go ahead and subscribe, and then hit that bell while you're at it, so that way you know when I upload a video. The hair that I'm using, this is in the Mayde Crochet Braid 2x deep wave, and this is in 20 inches. I put a picture right here of what that looks like, and I got the color 1B because that is clearly what blends with my roots. Obviously you can tell that I cut some layers in this hair. It was very nice when I finished, but I did want it to shape my face a little bit better, so I did put some layers in there. I got it at my local beauty supply store. They were about $7.35 a pack. I did get 4 packs just to be on the safe side. There was a mannequin head there that showed what 3 packs look like, but I always go an extra pack out from what I think I need just to be safe, so I don't have to run back to the beauty store, because I don't like doing that. And then this is what I have left. So I do have enough hair if I did decide to add any more. I do have enough hair to add. Also, the way the hair comes, it comes in a pack, and then there's 2 bundles. There's 2 bundles in the pack. So you may think you may need more than 4 packs, but honestly I don't think you do, because this is a lot of hair. And the way the hair comes, it comes in this much in one little strand, and towards the back I was using larger pieces. Then when I got to the front, I began to separate those in half, and then I eventually separated those into thirds, so I wasn't looking really poofy at the front here. I did use 3 in about 1 bundle of the 4th pack. So this style did cost me about $38 for all of the hair. I did get this at my local beauty supply store, and I am going on 1 week here. This is 1 week old hair. I will make a video later showing you how I maintain the hair. Being that this is my first time having this type of hair, I'm going to show you what I do to maintain it and how it still looks like this in a week. So without further ado, this is my crochet video on how I install this hair, and I will be back to talk a little bit more about this hair and go over what I feel about it at the end of the video. So if you do want to see my thoughts on that, just make sure you stay tuned.
Okay guys, so this is the pack of hair that I'm using by Mayde Beauty, and there's 2 bundles in this pack. And I also like how the bottom of the hair is kind of light and feathered out, so it gives it a more natural appearance. So guys, I'm not sure what happened, why I didn't show you my braiding pattern, but I do have 10 braids in the front connecting to 9 in the back, and I'll show you a little bit later on how that looks. But yes, I'm just crocheting like normal here. I'm pretty sure you guys have the hang of it now, but right now I'm just using the larger sections in the back, and then as I move up I'll make the section smaller. So guys, this is what the second pack of hair is looking like. It's very full, so now it's time for me to start separating the strands into smaller pieces, so that way the top of my head isn't very fluffy. And this is how the length is looking so far. I do like that a lot. So here I'm just going to take one of those strands and separate that into 2. And then I'm going to start crocheting. So it's the same as always. Put the hook through the braid, attach the hair, close the hook and pull that through. And on this hair I'm doing 3 knots, so that way that has no chance of slipping out. Pretty simple, pretty easy. It's pretty much the same as I do with all of my other crochet styles. The only difference with this one is that I'm using more knots. So I'm just going to repeat the steps throughout the rest of my head, basically until I'm done. So guys, this is what the hair is looking like. I do have one more row left to show you. And up here, I'm going to be breaking one strand into 3 sections. So here's the first section. And then I'm going to be breaking that section into 2 as well. So I didn't do an invisible part up here. One, because the hair is already fake. I'm not going to fool anyone with the invisible part. And number 2, I was just being kind of lazy. It was going on midnight and I had to work the next morning, so I was trying to go to bed. But this is just what I'm doing to finish this hairstyle off. And make sure to remember, I'm only using 1/3 of a full strand at the top of my head. That way when we do that, your hair won't be extremely poofy, so that's very important. And here's just my last strand I'm finishing up here. And now I am completed with the crocheting. So I'm just taking a look at how this looks. This is before I've done any cutting. But this is a lot of hair, more than what I'm used to. So I'm going to go in with my shears and cut this into layers. And here's another quick look at what the hair looks like after I finish crocheting. And I'm going to stand up and just show you a back view as well. It's very light and very curly. And this is the rest of the hair that I have left. So I used 3 in almost 1 bundle of the 4th pack. So I'm just spraying some water all throughout the hair, and then I'm going to rake my fingers through that to smooth down any frizziness. Then I'm going to take my Cream of Nature leave-in conditioner and place that on the hair as well. Then I'm going to take my scissors and clip away any loose ends that may have come out while I was putting my hands through the hair. Of course, I did this process throughout my whole head, and now I'm just going in and cutting layers into the hair. I'm only showing one side here, but I did go back and do the other side off camera.
Next level.
So guys, that is the end of my video showing you how I install this crochet hair. There are some pros and there are some cons about this hair, of course. So let's get into the pros. The hair is very lightweight. I'm loving the curl pattern. The curl pattern is absolutely beautiful. And number 3, this hair is extremely soft. I compared this hair against other brands that had similar curl patterns, and this was definitely my choosing because the hair is very soft. It's very lightweight. It's nothing weighing or pulling at my scalp. Y'all know I don't like anything pulling at my scalp. I don't like any tension. So this is very good for that. I literally feel like this feels like it would feel if this was my hair growing on my scalp, if you know what I'm saying. So I pretty much feel like these are my pros. The hair wasn't at a bad price as well. 40 bucks for this hairstyle. It's not bad at all. The cons. There are a couple of cons. The biggest con is this hair does shed a lot, which I'm not surprised because you're separating. If you do separate, of course you're gonna get shedding because you're pulling apart the hairs and then they're not gonna even up when you put them in. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna shed. It's just inevitable. Number two, I did put some mousse in this to, you know, kind of flatten it down. I did put some mousse in here, but the mousse that I used, it kind of, I know mousse is, you know, supposed to hold things together, hold your hair in place and stuff, but I did not expect it to make the hair very, it almost took the softness away from the hair, like it started making it stiff. And you know, I ain't trying to walk around somebody with some stiff weave. I'm just not trying to do that. I want looseness and body, and you know what I'm saying? So I definitely think if you use mousse, don't use it too much. I probably used it once or twice, and then I switched over to using water and leave-in conditioner. The water and the leave-in conditioner definitely made it look a lot better than the mousse did. But another con is it does get tangled. It gets really tangled and matty. Let's see if you can see here. You know, which is obvious is gonna happen, but you know, at the same time, I'm not trying to be out here stiff. You see what I'm saying? So, you have to maintain this hair. You have to. And that's something I'm not used to, because you know, faux locks, box braids, and afro crochet, you know, you don't really have to do too much to those. Just throw a scarf on there at night and you're done. Wake up, shake it off. But this does require a little bit more maintenance than what I'm used to, so that kind of is a con, but at the same time, I don't mind. So that's really how I feel about the hair. I think this curl pattern is absolutely beautiful. I didn't do the individual part method. I was being lazy. I don't think it looks that bad from far away, but you know, when you zoom in, you might be like, what she got going on? I don't think it looks that bad if you don't choose to do the invisible part, but at the same time, I'm like, everybody already know this ain't my hair, so why take the extra time to do an invisible part when they still gonna be, oh, that's crochet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it looks bad. I've seen people not do the invisible method, but I don't think it looks bad at all, honestly. But yes, let me know what you guys think. I really do like this hair. I'm loving it. I'm in love with it. It's very cute. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. But yes, definitely, I would also suggest cutting layers into this unless you want all of that. I still think this is a lot, but you know, I would definitely recommend cutting layers in this. Use water and leave-in conditioner. And I'll have another video later on showing you how I maintain this hair. So stay tuned for that. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. And I do appreciate you for watching this video. Yay! Thank you. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.